Hello, my name is Christian Caudillo, and today I am going to be talking about inspiring future leaders through education. As we take a look at the company, we want to make sure that take a look at all 3 points, which is our vision, mission, and goals. As we take a look at the mission, we want to ask ourselves these two important questions. What is the impact of the company that we want to lead? And what kind of environment do we want to promote? As we take a look at the mission, we want to ask ourselves these 3 questions, which is what is our company doing today? Why are we doing it? And who are we doing it for? And how does it contribute to the greater good? And then we want to take a look at our goals. What does the company want to achieve? And what are the long term and short term goals of this company? Now let's take a look at the vision. For the community to prosper with creative and influential leaders. And what do we mean by this? To impact students to continue choosing education to develop their skills. As students continue to develop their skills in higher ed, they are able to create a foundation for professionalism and academic excellence to impact their communities. And as mentioned in the next point, to develop a positive environment full of opportunity and innovation. As they continue to develop their skills, and they will develop innovative ideas to see how they can impact the community and what changes they can bring upon higher ed that will benefit not just staff members, but in students as well. Now let's take a look at the mission to guide students to pursue their academic and personal dreams by fostering individual growth, education, and inspiration. Now, why does this matter? And guiding students towards a path they want to take is the most essential thing in creating a positive environment for students in higher ed. Every path is different and unique to students as each student has different backgrounds and circumstances. Not every single path will be the same, and that is what makes it truly special. Students deserve equitable opportunities to succeed in higher education. It is up to these institutions to provide the adequate resources in order for students to succeed based on their circumstances and needs. As mentioned, every student is different and has different needs with because of their different backgrounds as well. Now, it also helps students develop skills that they will be able to use to help their communities. As students continue developing their skills in higher ed, they are able to use these skills to impact their communities and their workplaces as well. This is what leaders do in order to improve. Now, our values. Now, let's take a look at the values. There are 5 core values that are essential to this company. The first being time, then balance, curiosity, empathy, and inspiration. If we provide at least 20% of each one, we will receive 100% of a positive environment. Now, these values encompass what this organization stands for. In engaging with these values, we continue to strive and remain true to our mission. Now, how is our aligning our mission, vision, and values essential to this company? Are our statements still relevant? In order to ask this question, we must also communicate with stakeholders in order to see if our statements are still being upheld with the utmost integrity. And communicating with stakeholders, we are able to see if our values and statements are being upheld in today's time as everything changes within minutes, hours, and days, and weeks, and months, years. Anything changes within that time frame. And how do we incorporate our values into daily work? And interacting with students, we must also remember to uphold our values with intention. What that means is that every single time that we interact with students, we must also remember that each value is also incorporated with our interactions. Now, why is this important? To ensure that all who believe in our mission are effectively spreading the message to students. Making sure that our mission is also spread, whether it's intentional or accidental, is important as we value the importance of guiding students towards their paths. Now, becoming connected with our mission. Institutions must provide equitable resources for students with different needs. As mentioned before, institutions are liable and should be liable for providing the adequate resources for students to succeed. Advisors must foster personal relationships with students to guide them down their path. And then, inspiring students with personal experiences will motivate them to strive for success. Personal experiences are extremely important as students can relate to your own experiences and see what things they can take in order to apply in their personal lives. And finally, motivating students to become better students will provide a foundation for professionals. If you can motivate a student to succeed, then everything will be good. And what I mean by that is that you are motivating a student to be better and be better possibly than yourself. You know, at the end of the day, these are our future leaders, and we want to make sure that they are well prepared for the next generations as well. Now, let's take a look back at what we learned today. Together, we are all aiming to provide support for all students as they will soon be the future leaders of this country. As I mentioned before, these next generations are going to be the leaders of this country, and we want to make sure that they are well prepared for everything that's going to be thrown at them. And as we reflect on our vision, mission, and values, we must remember that we stand as role models of success despite our hardships. These students are going to be looking up at us, and we must make sure that we are there and be able to support them in their times of need. Now, let us embark on a journey of mentorship as we guide and assist the next generation of leaders. Thank you.